this place a refuge, Norika. It's just asking for someone to break in.
How long's it been up there?
A week. We're fixing the roof. We swore blind they'd have it down by yesterday. Even leave the ladders up.
It's an open invitation. Was it anyone we know?
Elaine's ex, Darren Parker. Elaine's one of your cases, isn't she?
So Darren's been back for more.
Through a window up the top there. Must have gone straight up like a monkey.
Yeah, well, it looks like a bloke came in through the kitchen window and he taped us to this chair here.
Mrs. Williams.
Yeah. A neighbour said she called in at 10:30 last night. She was all right then, so it must have happened soon after.
Shock and a few bruises.
Well, I reckon she got off lightly.
Looks like the same MO as Tamar Crescent. Same entry. Both old women living alone. Cash and jewellery. And the plastic tape.
Paul Brady?
Yeah, could be.
No serious injury.
No, Elaine was lucky this time.
Did anyone else see him apart from Elaine?
You could try asking.
Well, let's speak to Elaine first, shall we? Any idea how Darren managed to track her down?
Good question. You know we don't advertise.
What, so someone tipped him off?
Maybe. We try and keep the security watertight, but you can't stop every leak.
Elaine, why don't you tell me what happened?
I just woke up and I saw Darren. He was over by the window.
You didn't actually see him entering the room?
I was asleep. I've been up most of the night with me kid. It's dead easy to break in with all that stuff out there. I might as well have given him a key. He got hold of me and he started yelling and pushing me about. He had my arm up behind my back. I thought he was going to kill me.
So what made him stop?
Michelle heard me screaming.
Michelle Johnston, the girl in the next room.
She started banging on the door and yelling. Darren let go of me and ran off.
What, back down the scaffolding?
Yeah.
Well, weren't these windows secure?
They're always shut.
Well, someone must have forced it.
Well, these haven't been forced. You didn't open them for him.
Of course I didn't. What would I do that for?
Well, there's nothing wrong with these catches, Elaine. Someone must have opened them from the inside.
It wasn't me.
What about your little boy? Nathan, isn't it?
He's all right. Michelle's looking after him.
Trainers. He had a pair of black trainers.
Right.
Was there anything about the way he spoke? Did he have an accent?
I don't remember an accent, but it was almost as if he was laughing about it, like it was all a bit of a joke. I don't think he was all there, you know.
I see. Right, thank you, Mrs. Williams. You've been very helpful.
But, officer, there was just one more thing. When he was tying me up, he got the tape all wound up and he took off his glove just for a moment, and there was something on one of his fingers, a mark. It could have been a tattoo.
Could you describe it, Mrs. Williams?
Yes, a tattoo in the shape of a heart.
Darren still hates me. He'd do anything to get back at me.
If he was arrested, would you be willing to go to court?
Yeah. Of course.
Right, when you're feeling better, I'll have to take a statement from you.
Okay.
And if there's any more trouble.
Yeah.
She's not telling us the whole story.
Looks like she let him in.
Is Elaine all right then?
She's okay, Michelle.
You from social services?
This is WPC data from Sunhill.
I suppose Elaine's been telling you one of her stories.
What do you mean?
Everyone feels sorry for her, don't they? Poor young mother who's been knocked about by her old man. Can't do nothing wrong.
Do you know anything about the assault on Elaine?
Me? I don't know nothing.
Let's keep out of it then, shall we?
Friend of Elaine's.
Her daughter's been taken into care. Elaine's had some rough times, but at least she's still got her kid. Michelle finds that hard to take.
Why did she lie about the window?
You tell me.
I think I better have a word with Darren Parker.
Here we are, Paul Michael Brady. ABH, GBH, a fray, couple of petrol stations, tattoo right index.
Great, right, let's give him a pull.
We'll have to find him first. He's currently no fixed abode.
Well, didn't he used to hang out down the Elcott Arms?
Worth a try. I'll run a PNC check first.
Got a new lead. Jimmy Wallace, the antique dealer on Cheetham Road.
Well, I thought he was going straight.
I reckon a customer tried to sell on some dodgy jewellery yesterday afternoon. Sounds like it could be the stuff from the Tamar Crescent job.
Well, if it is Brady, he's getting careless.
But we're not that careless. The customer was female.
He's probably still in his pit.
Morning, Darren.
What do you want?
I'm WPC Data, this is DC Woods. We're investigating an assault on Elaine Parker, your wife.
What's she been up to now?
Mind if we come in, Dan?
We can't just wait till tomorrow. I was trying to get some
Did you
kip.
not see Elaine?
Look, she don't live here no more, remember?
Where were you between 9 and 10 o'clock this morning, son?
Come on, is this your idea of a wind-up?
This is no joke, Darren.
You can't nig me. I never touched her.
Well, she says you did.
Oh, she's a lame bitch. She never learns.
Why would you want to lie about it? I mean, you're not exactly squeaky clean, are you?
Nobody bothered to tell you, did they?
Tell us what?
You should have checked with your mates down at Barton Street. They signed me out the back door half an hour ago.
Are you telling us you were in custody at Barton Street?
I had a few drinks last night. They picked me up for drunk and disorderly. And talk about heavy-handed. I think there's been a bit of a mix-up here. Don't you?
Can't beat that for an alibi.
Yeah, I checked with Barton Street. Darren came out at 10:30, which means Elaine's lied to us twice. First about the window and now about Darren. If it wasn't Darren, who was it?
LIO? Yes, she is. Right, I'll tell her. Sergeant Barber wants you to pop into CPT for a word.
You wanted a word, Sarge?
Marika, I've had a call from a girl at the Canley Street Refuge, a Michelle Johnston. She said she met you this morning.
Yeah, that's right.
It's about Elaine Parker's child, Nathan. She says she's found bruises on him. Nathan's already on the child protection register. A health visitor noticed he was bruised about a year ago when they were living down at the Larkmead estate.
That must have been before Elaine's case came to the DVU.
Elaine and Darren were interviewed, but nothing came of it. We don't know who was responsible.
Well, if Nathan was injured again this morning, it can't have been Darren. He was already banged up at Barton Street. Michelle didn't seem that fond of Elaine. She could have been lying about the bruising.
What, you didn't see the kid yourself?
Well, Michelle was holding him. I didn't notice if he was bruised.
Well, it could be malicious. Her own kid's been placed with foster parents. Anyway, we won't know anything till we've checked Nathan out.
So, Jimmy, someone been offering you stolen goods?
Yeah, a couple of pair of earrings, a necklace and a bracelet.
Recognise any of these?
Oh, yeah, I recognise the bracelet.
You sure?
Oh, it's a nice piece. You don't see many like that. I knew it was Nixon as she showed it to me.
Well, you're the expert.
I'm trying to help you here, Sergeant. I run a clean business. I don't touch that stuff anymore.
OK, you knew it was nicked.
I asked her where it came from. She lost her nerve and scarpered.
Can you give us a description of this customer?
Yeah, well, brown hair, average height, dark coat on, 1820.
What, blue eyes, brown eyes, fat, thin, what?
I don't know what colour eyes. She was just a normal-looking girl.
Normal looking.
Well, Kevin, my assistant, caught a glimpse of her as she went out. He reckons, he said, she looked familiar, like, you know, he'd seen her before.
Oh?
He reckons they'd been at the same school or something.
Did he know her name?
No, he said he couldn't remember.
Can we speak with this, Kevin?
He's out with a van, but, he'll be back after dinner.
Right, well, when he gets back, perhaps you could try and jog his memory,
Elaine went out about half an hour ago with Nathan.
Well, did she say where she was going?
I didn't ask.
We've no idea when she'll be back.
Sorry. Do you want Elaine to make a statement?
We want to talk to her about Nathan.
I've had a call from one of your residents. We think that Nathan might have been bruised.
Someone been telling tales?
Michelle Johnston.
Michelle?
Have you noticed any sign of bruising on Nathan?
No, he looked all right to me.
Well, have you seen him undressed today?
No, I can't believe Elaine would hurt him.
It's a serious allegation. We have to check it out.
We've had enough visitors already this morning.
You know Nathan's been abused before.
Not since they've been in here.
But he's still on the register.
Look, Elaine's a good mother. She looks after him. The one thing she's scared of is having Nathan taken into care.
She's lied to us again, Pat. We know for certain it wasn't Darryl who broke into Elaine's room. He's got a very firm alibi.
Do you have any idea who else it might have been?
She hasn't got another bloke, as far as I know.
Michelle?
Got here too late, didn't you, Sergeant?
In here. Michelle, you're sure about this bruising to Nathan?
Yeah, of course I am.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
I didn't see it till after you'd gone. I had to change his nappy. There was a bruise on his arm. Looked like somebody's hit him.
Did you notice any other signs of injury?
Yeah, there was another bruise on his chest. You don't believe me?
We just want the truth, Michelle.
Elaine acts like she's the perfect mother, but I know different.
What do you mean?
She shouts at him all the time. Effing and blinding. That's no way to treat a little baby.
Have you ever actually seen her mistreat him?
She wouldn't do it in front of me, would she?
You're making a very serious accusation, Michelle.
My room's across the landing. I know what goes on.
We're looking for one of your regulars, Paul Brady.
We've got a lot of regulars.
No, you can't miss Brady. He looks like he's had a run-in with a cross-channel ferry.
Okay, so he comes in now and again. What's he been up to?
We'd like to ask him some questions.
Do you know where we might find him?
He hasn't been in this morning.
Any idea where he hangs out?
No business of mine. I don't go much for the caveman type. I prefer men who mind their manners.
Go on then. Please, give us a clue.
When he's flush, it all goes on the horses. There's a bookies round the corner.
I'll have to speak to social services, let them know the score.
Yeah, but it's still just Michelle's word against Elaine's.
Elaine must have something to hide, otherwise why would she lie to you about Darren?
Well, it could be another man she's trying to protect.
Or she's too scared to shop him.
Well, she's scared of someone, that's for sure.
Paul Brady.
Sergeant Gregg. Never took you for a gambling man.
I'm investigating a burglary. Can you tell me where you were between 10:30 last night and 9 o'clock this morning, please?
I don't have to tell you nothing.
Picked a few winners this morning, have you?
Yeah, can't complain.
Yeah, I think your luck's just run out.
Touch me.
All right. Let's take this nice and easy. Out of the way!
Excuse me, mate. Excuse me.
Sorry, sir. Wasted half an hour on a search. He was well away.
Yeah, Dave wasn't too pleased either.
Brady didn't appreciate his sense of humour, mind you.
All right, there's a message from, Wallace the jewellers. His assistant says he can identify the customer who brought in the stolen bracelet.
Does he now?
Yeah. It's a girl called Elaine Parker, who, as it happens, was assaulted at Canley Street Refuge only last night.
Hey, you heard about Elaine Parker?
Yeah, you think she may be handling?
Well, we got the ID from Wallace's assistant.
I've just spoken to Elaine. She wants me to meet her alone at the refuge.
Did she say why?
Well, we were down there this morning about a kid. I think she's afraid he may be taken into care.
Well, she's got more than her kid to worry about. She's a friend of Paul Brady.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, we got the jeweller's description, and there's the assistant's ID.
It's not her style, Dave.
There was a bloke in her room this morning. It could have been Brady. Well, she didn't half pick him, did she?
Girls like Elaine don't have the luxury of being able to pick and choose their blokes.
Oh, yeah, I know. What was it? Persistent victim syndrome? Look, it doesn't alter the fact that she might have been handling.
So what exactly are you suggesting?
Maybe you could hold on until we can get a warrant to search her room.
Alistair, my priority is to find the child and see if he's been injured.
Well, we could just go straight down there and arrest her for handling.
We'll go in first, get the kid, then you can have a clear run.
We can't mess about with a guy like Brady. The sooner he's off the streets, the better it'll be for all of us.
Sarge, I've had a word with Elaine's social worker. She's going down there to meet us. We'll keep in touch, Alistair.
Well, where does that leave us?
We're up against time here. Brady's not going to just hang around waiting for us to pick him up. He knows we're onto him.
There's a child involved. That's got to be our priority.
Nariki, you know this girl. She trusts you. Maybe you can persuade her to talk. Maybe she knows how to find Brady.
OK, Sarge, I'll see what I can do. I'll keep you informed.
Jenny, this is Narika Datta.
Jenny Mason, Social Services.
Hope your conscience is easy about this one, Sergeant.
We have a duty to protect the child. You must understand that, surely.
I know what it's like for girls like Elaine. I've been there myself. She's had enough grief already.
OK, but we've got a job to do. The sooner we get it done, the better.
Just go easy on her, please.
Go in. Turn that off. Sergeant Gregg's here to see you.
And this is PC Quinnan. Kevin, we'd like to ask you about the customer who came in late yesterday afternoon.
Elaine Parker? Well, I thought he told you that already.
You sure that's the right girl?
Yeah.
How well did you know her?
Went out for a few times. Not worth the bother.
When was this?
Couple of years ago. Must have been the last time I saw her.
Does the name Paul Brady mean anything to you?
Nah.
You do know him. I've seen it together down at the pub.
Don't listen to him. He's got the wrong man.
What do you mean? What have you been up to?
Kevin, this man is wanted for violent burglary. If you're concealing information about him, you could end up in big trouble.
Elaine, it's Norika. Can I come in? So, what do you want to talk to me about?
Look, I wasn't telling you the truth this morning. It wasn't Darren that came in.
So who was it?
I met this bloke at a pub a couple of months ago after I come down here. He was nice to me at first, not like Darren. I thought he was all right. I should have known better.
Go on.
He's worse than Darren. He's mental.
Who was it, Elaine? It was Paul Brady, wasn't it? Look, if you want me to try and help you, you better tell me everything.
Did Brady ever try to sell you any jewellery or any other goods?
Do me a favour. I don't buy stuff from blokes in pubs.
What are you hiding, Kevin?
Handling stolen goods is a serious offence.
All right, he showed me a couple of rings. I told him to take a running jump. That's all there is, honest.
We need to find Brady. Where does he live?
He had a squat. Somewhere near the Elcott Arms.
What, down Goddard Street?
I don't know. It can't be far. He used to walk it. That's all I know.
I was keeping stuff he'd nicked in my room. He thought it'd be safe in here. I didn't want to. He made me do it. Look, if he knew I was talking to you, he'd kill me.
It's all right, Elaine. We'll look after you.
I took some jewellery and I tried to flog it. Yeah, I know it was stupid, but I needed the money to get away. Just to get a ticket out of here, to get away from him. I should never have told him where I lived. We're not safe anywhere if he knows where to find us. When I got to the jeweller's, I chickened out. So I went down the market and flogged a pair of earrings. It was hardly worth it. I only got a few quid. But he found out when he came back to fetch his gear.
And you let him in?
Well, I knew if I didn't, he'd smash the window.
Why didn't you tell me the truth this morning?
I was scared. I knew what he'd do if he thought I'd grasped on him. If you had a kid of your own, you might understand.
Elaine, you must tell me his address or where you think he might be.
Told you enough.
Sergeant Barber's here from our child protection team with your social worker. She wants to talk to you about Nathan.
Why? What do you mean?
About Nathan's bruises.
You've set me up, haven't you?
All they want to do is see him. They're worried that he might be injured.
Who told you? Was it Michelle? Bitch. I knew I shouldn't have let her look after him. She's been telling you lies. Just because she can't look after her own kid, she wants them to take away mine.
It's okay. They're not going to take him.
He's all I've got left. Why can't you leave us alone?
All right, Norika?
Can you give me a couple more minutes? I'll try and talk around, see if I can persuade her to cooperate.
He's in there now with Elaine. What are you waiting for?
Stay out of this, Michelle.
Look at the kid's arm. See if I'm telling the truth. Poor little thing.
Michelle, do us all a favour. Go back in your room till this is over.
You took my little girl, didn't you? So why are you letting her keep Nathan?
That's enough.
Elaine! Elaine! Elaine!
Listen, you're not taking my boy. And if you come near me, I'll jump and I'll take him with me.
Let me talk to her, Sarge. Elaine, why don't you come inside? We can talk about this.
You lied. You said you'd come on your own.
Come inside, Elaine. You're only going to make things worse for yourself and for Nathan.
I never hit Nathan. It's the God's truth. You've got to believe me.
We know it wasn't you. We know it was Paul Brady.
Paul got in and went mad. He just started laying into us both. He hit Nathan. It wasn't me. Don't let them take him.
Elaine, you've got to tell me where he lives. If not for your sake, then for Nathan.
It's a squat. Down Goddard Street.
Right. If you come in now, we can sort something out.
I don't care what you do to me. I just want to keep my boy.
I'm on your side, Elaine, but I can't make any promises. Look, think about Nathan. Staying out here isn't going to do him any good. If you come inside now, I'll do everything I can for you.
All right.
Well, take your pick. Yeah, looks promising. Think we can dispense with the ceremonies. Brady, come here! Come here, Brady.
Where were we?
Come on.
Elaine, try not to worry. Nathan's being well looked after.
Why can't I see him?
Well, we'll try and arrange for that as soon as possible. Sergeant Barber will have to ask you a few questions first. If Nathan is bruised, she'll want to know exactly what happened.
I told you that. What more do you want?
Well, just tell Sergeant Barber what you told me. If she's satisfied you weren't responsible, then I'm sure you'll soon be allowed to have Nathan back. Paul Brady's been arrested.
Well, you got what you wanted then, didn't you?
Our detectives want to ask you about the stolen jewellery.
That's all you were after. You didn't care about me or Nathan. And what am I left with? No home, no kid, nothing.
These two bozos attacked me. I want to make a complaint.
Yeah? Name?
That bitch. Elaine grasped me up, didn't she?
What's your name?
I won't go down forever. I'll do her for this.
The doctor's seen him, Elaine. You can have him for 5 minutes.
You think I'd ever hurt him? I'd die first.
Rika, did Suzi fill you in?
Yes, Sarge.
Turns out we didn't need Elaine's help to find Brady.
Do you mind telling Elaine that? She thinks I was using her, and quite frankly, I don't blame her.
What about the kid?
Bruising to the chest and arm, parting gift from Brady.
Well, life should be easier for them both now we've got him.
Yeah, till the next bloke comes along. That must be them.
Yep. Here we go. Yes, very clever.
Steve! Crazy.
Just vermin. That should slow them down a bit. So we've got them now.
Rika! Forget it. Look like Danny Marr. And what's his mate called?
Wayne Fisher.
Yeah.
The last 2 times it was vandals. And before that, somebody tried to set fire to one of the classrooms. I hope someone gets caught this time. DS Gregg and WPC Croft to see you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hello.
Hi.
Morning.
Morning.
Your officer suggested I give you this.
serial numbers of what's been taken. Only the computers, I'm afraid, not the video equipment.
Don't worry.
Everything was marked in ultraviolet with our postcode, though.
Oh, good.
So there's a chance we might get some of it back.
A chance?
We have lost months of project work on the computers.
You've had trouble with break-ins in the past?
Vandalism mainly, but nothing like this taken before.
Anyone in mind?
No.
A couple of witnesses said they saw someone come into the school, not clearly, but they both assumed it was the caretaker.
Well, it wasn't Peter. Unfortunately, it was his night off.
Do you mind if we have a word with him?
Not at all. Jenny?
Yes?
Can you see what Peter Grayley's up to this morning, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Peter Grayley?
Yes. Know him?
How long has he been here?
5 or 6 years. Why?
I know his family.
Who doesn't? Thankfully, Peter's not the same. Otherwise, I would not have employed him here.
No sign of him.
What happened? Budding stock car races and there to got us.
Oh, charming.
Yeah, Danny Marr and Wayne Fisher.
Oh, I know Danny. He hangs around the chippy on Godwick Street. Oh, you could try Big Bobby's, Ruckin Road.
Right, thanks.
Go ahead, Paul.
Read your vehicle check. NFT 54Y. Reported stolen last night. The registered keeper shown as a Mr. Peter Grayley, Canley Comprehensive School.
Thanks, Polly. Can you tell him we found his car? What's left of it?
That bad?
Yeah, pancaked.
Where was he at the time of the break-in?
Out somewhere. He feels very bad about it, but it was his night off.
So he normally lives on the premises?
He has a house in the grounds. Pete, I'm sorry about this, but Detective Gregg and Croft would like to have a word with you.
Sure. What, about me car?
Car?
Well, I had it pinched last night.
No, it's about the break-in. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh.
What about Wayne Fisher? Yeah, well, thanks for your help.
Anything?
Doesn't know them and hasn't seen them either. Work that one out.
Helpful.
Try Rudkin Road?
Yeah, why not?
The school's been broken into a number of times?
Yeah, it's kids mainly smashing the place up.
Were they caught?
No.
But you know who did it.
Well, it's not hard to guess.
What about last night?
I don't know.
It was your night off, wasn't it?
Yeah, what of it?
Nothing. I was just going to ask, where were you?
Out.
Where?
You think I had something to do with this, don't you?
These are just routine questions.
Well, what should I have to prove where I was?
You're the caretaker of a school that was broken into on your night off.
And I happen to be called Grayley. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
Look.
I was at the dog track.
What time?
Between 8 and 10:30.
Did anyone see you there?
Yeah. The police. Had me car nicked.
When did you find it was missing?
When I tried to leave.
And did anyone see you between 8 and 10?
This is unfair. I shouldn't have to prove this.
Did anyone see you?
Maybe Ted, the barman.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Ken.
Ken who?
My brother.
Interesting company. You often go out with him?
No.
Why last night? Why last night?
Well, can't I spend an evening with my brother, for God's sake?
Don't come the innocent. You know exactly why. He's a bully. He's a thief.
Oh, and that makes me one too? Look, I didn't break into the school.
Oi, I haven't finished.
Oh, yes, you have. It's obvious. I'm a Grayley. I work at the school. That's good enough for you. As long as you nick someone, you don't care who the hell it is.
Gotcha! Yo! Hey! Move! I wouldn't bother, Danny.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Think I was unnecessary on Grayley?
No.
If anything, I wasn't hard enough. Grayley's a housebreaker, as I've been for years.
Oh, except for Pete.
As far as we know.
Well, to be honest, Sarge, I thought he was strange.
So did I, till he mentioned his brother.
It's hardly a crime, is it?
Look, you've not met this family yet, have you? Well, reserve your judgment.
Yeah?
DS Gregg, WPC Croft, Sun Hill.
Yvonne? Amply.
The police.
We'd like a word.
Not in here, mate. Lost a couple of ashtrays last time I heard you pick ain't real word.
For sure.
And a brass pig. That right, Yvonne?
Well, down at Sun Hill will be fine.
I'll drop by later.
Now.
Hang on a minute, Kath.
Hold on a minute, sir. Zigzag lines.
Oh, sorry, officer.
Move along. Prat.
517 from Sierra Oscar.
Yeah, go ahead, Sarge.
Canley Comp believed the collapse behind closed doors. Informant Mrs. O'Brien.
Right, on way.
Pete picked me up.
What time?
About 8.
Do you normally go out with Peter?
Pete, no.
Where's that?
Not quite my sort, let's say.
What, honest, you mean?
No, mate. Dull. That said, he is my brother. Though happy to pretend he isn't when it suits.
And after you got to the track?
Had a few beers, a few bets, picked a couple of winners.
And you were together the whole time?
Yeah.
What time did you leave?
10:30. But we couldn't, could we? Because some tosser had nicked Pete's car.
Then what did you do?
Called the police. Found the car yet, Elliot?
Yeah.
Well, that's a one-off. Pete'll be pleased.
Doubt it. It's been joy-ridden into the ground.
Poor Pete. What rotten luck.
Someone's already been arrested.
What? When?
Something wrong?
No. Just not used to miracles.
Went straight to his house after he spoke to your officers this morning.
Who was that?
Mr. Gregg and WPC Croft. He hasn't been seen since. I've tried banging on the door, but there's no response.
What's his full name?
Peter Grayley.
And you sure he's in there?
Yes, we've got a spare set of keys, but the door's bolted from the inside. Peter! Come on! Open the door, please!
Mr. Grayley, open up, it's the police!
Sierra Oscar from 517.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Canley Comprehensive. Request authority for forcible entry.
Minimal damage, please.
Mr. Grayley? No sign.
Peter? Peter!
We'll try upstairs.
Mr. Grayley? Kath, in here. Yeah, I've got a pulse.
Tranks. Sierra Oscar from 487.
You didn't seriously think Pete would touch his precious skull, did you?
We're just establishing a few details.
Oh, yeah? Well, listen here. If St. Peter says we were together all night, then we were together all night, end of story.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Mr. Grayley?
Yeah?
Inspector Monroe, I'm afraid I've got some bad news concerning your brother. He's at St. Hugh's Hospital.
What?
Appears to have taken an overdose of tranquilizers.
Pete?
I'm afraid so.
Well, he was fine last night. Fine till you got hold of him. You did this. Free to go, am I?
Yes.
Not a happy man. Been putting the pressure on, have you, Alistair?
You were both in the car.
What car?
The one you tried to ram us with.
Nah, that weren't me.
Try again.
Have a little think before you answer this time.
It weren't me.
Wrong.
Look, I found it.
Oh, come on, Danny.
It's true.
Don't waste our time.
Danny.
Look, if I say I nicked it, no one else need know, did they?
Well, like who?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, Danny, what's the matter? Is it Wayne Fisher? Well, what then? Did he nick it?
One of you must have nicked it.
Danny!
Me, I did it. Can I go now?
Not just yet.
Peter Grayle's all right. He'll recover. But his brother's made an official complaint against you. So what happened?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, Alistair. You don't try and kill yourself for nothing.
I don't know why, sir. We went to the school, saw the headmistress, met Peter Grayley. He seemed happy to talk to us.
Was he a suspect?
Not at first.
Who else was?
A man assumed to be the caretaker was seen, that's all.
So you had a go at him?
Not especially, sir.
Suzi?
No, sir.
Well, what?
Nothing. It was just the usual informal chat.
Except that he went back to his home and swallowed a bottle of pills. Whatever happened, it doesn't look good, does it?
517 from Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead.
St Hugh's, disturbance in casualty.
I can't believe he tried to kill himself over something you said.
No.
Alistair, you didn't push the pills down his throat. I think he did it because he's guilty.
Thanks.
Caretaking's not the richest job in the world. See if he owes somebody.
Dog track.
Yeah, probably your best bet.
Excuse me, mate. We're looking for Ted, who works behind the bar. He here today?
He's somewhere about. Hold on, see if I can find him.
Thanks.
We found him with one of the patients. He started causing trouble when we tried to remove him. Calmed down as soon as he knew you were coming.
Oh, look. The sister's brought the disease.
And you are?
Ken Grayley. I came here to see my brother.
He was found shouting at the patient who has barely regained consciousness.
I just came to see if he was all right. More to be said for some. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll go and buy him some grapes.
Yeah, okay. How's the brother? Oh, we flushed him out okay and have given him some flumazenol. He'll recover.
Serious attempt then?
All I can say is he took enough to do the trick.
Excuse me, sister. There's a Mrs. Grayley in reception wanting to see her ex-husband. He doesn't want to see her.
Yeah. I know Peter Grayley. Nervous bloke. Bit of a loser.
Nervous?
Yeah, gets in a real state. Bets as if his life depends on it. Mugs game, all that.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday.
What, in here?
Yeah, looked as if his dog had just died. Well, what's happened with him?
A couple of things we're just checking up on.
Like his brother.
You know Ken?
Who doesn't?
Was he here too?
Yeah.
Do you remember what time they arrived?
8:30.
And left?
10:30ish.
You sure?
Pretty much. Well, Ken likes to be noticed. Tends to arrive and leave with a bit of a show.
And in between?
Loud, generally.
So he was here all night?
Well, I couldn't swear to it, no. I was busy. Only noticed him arrive and leave.
That the ex-wife?
Yeah, I think so.
Police would have asked to see him.
Thanks, Ken.
What you done to him? Where is he? I want to see him now.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Grayley. He doesn't want to see anyone.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but he made it quite clear.
I want to speak to him myself.
Please, calm down.
You're welcome to speak to someone at the station.
Oh, don't worry. I will.
Yeah, I know he admitted it, but I don't think he did it.
Danny's been taking cars since he was 12.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Well, if he didn't take this one, it makes up for all the ones he has taken. Anyway, he's coughed. That's what matters.
Pull over, Steve. Wayne Fisher.
Yeah.
Wayne! Don't try run him! Right, Wayne!
Still possible for one of them to have done it.
Oh, I don't see how. Not if they'd the car stolen.
Depends what time it was taken. Hang on here a tick. Excuse me. You don't happen to know a character called Ken Grayley, do you?
Sorry, mate.
Pete Grayley? There was an old Capri reported stolen from here last night.
That's right.
A couple of young lads, joyriders. You didn't happen to see anything, did you?
Couldn't have been kids.
How do you mean?
They'd have had to get past me. Think I wouldn't notice a couple of loons in the car?
Good point. Thanks.
It's okay.
So, who picked up the joyriders?
Steve and Narika.
What happened?
Who did it? Was it Danny?
Who then?
Look, Danny's already said he's the one who took the car, so you've got nothing to worry about.
Dan didn't steal that car.
He's got no reason to kill himself. Except for what you did to him at the school.
We don't know that.
I do. I was married to him. What if he loses his job, eh? How'll he pay his maintenance? He's behind enough as it is.
Does he owe you much?
Mind your own business.
It might be important.
What's important is you owe Pete for this. Compensation. By rights, a good lump of that should be mine.
Well, Danny swore he took the car.
Yeah, but he was a bit odd about it. I mean, he wouldn't give any details as to time and place, and Wayne Fisher completely denies it.
Well, why would Danny own up to it?
Who do you believe?
Well, Wayne's pretty scared. I don't think either of them took it.
Took it, found it. What's the difference? They were both in it.
Where's Danny now?
We sent him home.
Danny, police.
Hey, Danny. Want to tell us what's been going on?
Nothing.
Wayne Fisher's been beaten up, Dan. He's okay. Ken Grayley, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you can guess.
Yeah.
Not happy that you wrecked his brother's car? Well, come on, what then?
Because we didn't wreck it first off.
What?
He wanted us to trash his car last night. You know, make it look like we nicked it.
So what went wrong?
Hammered that car, but it wouldn't give. Run out of gas, you know, had to leave it.
And you went back this morning?
Yeah. Wayne siphoning a bit out of his old man's motor. Am I still going to be charged?
We'll see.
It's an insurance job, as they're bound to be. I think it's time to have another word with Pete, don't you?
And you think I should be the one to do that, Gov? Okay, of course. Any idea how much he owes his wife?
No, but however much, he's very bitter about it. Okay, then fine. By the way, he's gone home. Discharged himself. Good.
I'm looking for Alistair.
Gone out, sir.
And Suzi?
And Suzi. Anything I can do?
That wasn't Peter Grayley who's discharged himself, was it?
Yes, sir.
Let's hope he doesn't get another sudden urge to swallow a bottle of pills.
No, sir.
So, Mr. Grayley, you've not been entirely straight with us, have you? Have you?
I didn't break into the school.
I don't want to know about that. I want to know about the car. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. You understand? How much maintenance do you owe?
About 500 quid. If I had the money, I'd pay up. I mean, it's for me kids.
The car wasn't stolen, was it?
My ex-wife, she said if I can't pay, then I can't see the kids. I only stick the job for that, so they can stay here. And if I can't see my kids anymore, I mean, what's the point?
So you arranged with Ken to claim on the insurance. You cover for him while he has the car written off.
Even came up to the hospital, make sure I stuck to the story.
What story? Listen, Pete. Doing the car's one thing. The school is quite another.
Well, he had me over a barrel, didn't he? Thought it was all a big laugh. It wasn't until I reported me car stolen that he told me he'd gone and done the school. I mean, what could I do then?
You had no idea he was planning to do this?
Pete, we're going to be bringing Ken in sooner or later.
Weeks ago, he asked me where to look.
You told him where the computer equipment was kept?
Never thought he'd go through with it.
Was it your idea?
No.
But you were prepared to go along with it. You needed the money.
No, the car would have been enough.
And this morning, why did you do that?
What you said. Didn't make any difference whether I'd robbed the school or not. You didn't believe me. The school kids here have picked up on it already. I couldn't see the end to it except losing me job, and without that... Please, I can't lose my job.
The stuff taken from the school, where's Ken hidden it?
Would that help?
Yes.
Do you know where my car was found?
Yeah, near Old Mountain Road.
That's where then. It's got an hideaway in a yard. Stashes it there till it's safe to move it on.
Sir, Peter Grayley has admitted giving a false alibi for his brother. Ken was supposed to write off Pete's car, did the school at the same time.
Good.
Alistair's confident of picking Ken up.
Lucky for Alistair thinks Fally's where.
Oh, worse, sir. He was only doing his job.
That's not a strong enough argument anymore.
I don't see how you could have known what he was going to do.
Even so.
Could have been any one of us, Sarge.
But it wasn't.
It's Ken.
Just give him a minute. Let's go.
Hello, Ken.
What?
Wait. Ken Grayley, I'm arresting you for burglary. You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
I hope you got him for that.
Yes, Ma'am.
Good.
And, thanks.
So, I was right then.
Ma'am?
Pete Grayley didn't try to kill himself because of anything you said.
No. I think I better go and get changed.
Alistair? Something to bear in mind? If you'd leaned on him, I mean really leaned on him in the first place, you might have got it sorted sooner and saved yourself a lot of grief.
Look at his pocket!
Yeah. Okay,
He pinched a load of stuff!
All right, so, all right, is that right? Have you got stuff in your pockets you haven't paid for? What's your name?
In his pocket, inside
All right,
here!
sir, all
right.
right. Do you want to show us what you got in your pockets?
Ellison transport down! I'll get back to you, June. Sierra 2 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, Oscar. Quiet!
All right, where do you live? What happened to your face? Look, you can go to court as Mr. No Name if you like.
Timothy Ellis.
Right, Mr. Ellis. Now, where do you live?
Transport's here.
Okay.
Come on. I hope you brought your Walkman. This one's a silent type, hadn't I?
Usual LOB, sweeping up the smackos for the DI again.
Yeah, it's an easy touch, isn't it?
What have we got then?
Shoplifting.
2 packs of mature cheddar.
Give him a good telling off, did you, Steve?
Joke is, gear's past its sell-by date. Money evidence.
Get that buzzer turned down for 10 minutes, will you, Reg? Rain's going on strike.
It's lucky we didn't bring the other one
Get the
in.
doctor to have a look at him, and he's not looking too fit.
Yeah, hold his hand, will you? I'll do a CRO check.
Hang on, it's your body.
2 minutes.
This way. Ah, Doc. Have a look.
Well, you've got some nasty cuts there. I'll take a look now before the rush.
Right, this way, please.
Any joy?
Yeah. Here we go. Timothy Peter Ellis, born South Shields, 1954. Blah,
Three
blah,
cars
blah.
involved, one from here and 2 from Barton Street.
Right. Wanted Newcastle. Failure to surrender to bail. Aggravated assault.
Tow rag.
How do you print out?
Got a result, June. Ellis is wanted in Newcastle for assault.
Oh, they'll have to send someone down.
I've just been having a chat.
Oh, it's more than I managed all evening.
Put it down to the uniform. Us civilians hear a lot of confessions.
So what about our Mr. Ellis?
He seems like a decent chap. Badly down on his luck by the sound of things.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, it may have no bearing on his current offence, but it appears he's been the victim of a serious crime.
What crime?
A mugging last night.
Yeah. The doctor tells me that you were involved in an incident last night, Mr. Ellis.
Aye, that's right.
So why didn't you tell us about it before?
It didn't seem relevant.
Mr. Ellis, you told me all your money was stolen last night. You were caught taking food. I doubt he's had a decent meal in weeks.
Perhaps you could also tell me why Newcastle police want to talk to you.
What? No, here, look, you got that completely wrong.
Is there something you want to say?
Aye. My name's not Timothy Ellis.
What if he's wanted up there? It's not our problem, is it? Well, what about the stuff he's nicked? Well, it's probably worth a caution. Where is he? We've been here since half 7.
Don't hold your breath.
And what's up?
Well, firstly, he's lied about his name. Timothy's his brother. We've got Thomas. He says he didn't know anything about the assault charge.
He's playing your own.
Well, he's got a driving licence on him. And secondly, he and one of his workmates were mugged last night.
He's lying.
Hence the face.
Well, what about the false name?
He's still reluctant to say.
All right, well, let's do another PNC and get him in for a chat, all right?
OK.
Oh, Mr. Ellis, the officers are ready for you.
Thanks.
This way. Sarge, here we are. All right, Reg, thank you. Mr. Ellis. Can I have a seat, please? Why did you lie to the officers about your name, Mr. Ellis?
I was trying to stay out of trouble. I haven't spoken to my brother recently.
But your record's clean. What sort of trouble? Mr. Ellis?
Same sort as everyone else in my fleet picked billet.
Look, the sooner you give me some straight answers, the sooner you can go. We have no interest in your inland revenue problems.
I've been working on the black, claiming dole for the family. I thought I didn't want to arouse suspicion.
Why did you take the cheese?
I was hungry.
That's not good enough.
Look, I had no money. You know, not 10 pence. He's taking 27 quid a night off us at the hostel. I send everything else I get back home. I've been waiting on that cash for a couple of days.
And then you were mugged?
Scum took the lot.
Tell us about the mugging.
I've been working with a builder. Small jobs, but regular. Last night we got paid off in the pub. The Elkett Arms. I left with a couple of the lads, a few pints in. I reckon they followed us down the road. 3 of them.
The other victims, you work with them, do you?
Aye, live in the same hostel as well. There's a whole group of us on the tramp.
What's that?
Looking for a wage. Travelling about. The hostel's full of them.
So do you know anything about who's doing the muggings?
I think I'd recognise her.
Why didn't you report it? Or the others?
Nobody wants to pull us sniffing about.
And why is that?
Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking about. It's tough. People are living on the edge. So maybe they got something going that's maybe not...
legal.
And you people, most of the time, you just push them over quicker.
I need to know about the muggings upstairs. We need to get this on tape, Mr. Ellis. While I have a word with the inspector, you can make a report about the muggings and make a note in the crime book about the other victims. You'll have names and addresses for us, yes, Mr. Ellis?
Some. You'll have to go uncanny though, mind. Else you'll get nothing out of them.
This will be number 10 for the night, Gav.
More fun than driving a desk.
If you like this sort of thing.
Oh, come on, in you get.
Can I ask you something? Off the record.
Sure.
Any chance you could keep clear of the site, you know, talk to the men at home?
Things are that bad, are they?
Be surprised. No, it's the gaffer. Local man, straight Arab, but not keen on policemen.
Well, he wouldn't sack you for reporting a mugging, surely.
No. I think he knows something about it.
He's involved, you mean?
No, he's just canny. He wasn't very happy about what happened last night, and he was talking about finding out what went on. He'll never talk to a copper.
Would he talk to you?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, look, if anything comes of it, you ring me. I'll come and find me here, yeah?
Can we keep this between us for now?
It's a deal. Good night, Mr. Ellis.
Listen to me! Now, the DI has got a no-go again on the Brim Street area. So that means a low profile, no tones, no lights, OK? On your bikes.
I thought the DI was into police work.
That's a PR job for the town hall. No, serious brownie points for the gunners if they can make potential developers think the Sunhill is a good place.
Well, so we bang up a few addicts. Hey, was there any feedback on the Ellis case last night?
The DI's seen the crime book.
She's got better things to do.
What's the full body count from yesterday, Jim?
14. Oh, 7 kids, 5 toms and a couple of headbangers.
It's a shooting gallery. Joe, what about this mugging at Elcott Gardens?
On about Bernard till we finished at Brim Street, Gov.
I've been reading June's notes. If it really is more than a one-off, it could do with a look at now.
That's up to you, Gov.
Used to be sought after employment round Glasgow pubs, you know. Bloke staggers out, 12 pints of heavy in him, lad of notes in his back pocket, and a wallop.
You and June see if you can't get anywhere with it this afternoon.
Oh, what about the op, Gov?
Just check it out. Alan will fill in. We'll call you if we need you. Read June's notes. I'll be down at the Obo if anyone wants me.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Catch you later.
I'll have a quick go over these names and addresses.
Well, we've got one on the Jasmine Allen, one at Ellis's hostel, and 3 of them work on the building site with him.
Yeah, well, let's go and kill a few birds then. Your turn. Bell the office while you're in there, just in case.
I might catch something.
Don't forget to use tact and discretion.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for Brian Jenkins.
Never heard of him. You see ID?
Oh, mate, I'm just a friend. Look, you sure? Could I use the phone?
Bottom of the street. If it's working.
Excuse me. I'm looking for WPC Ackland.
Oh, she's out at the moment. Can I help?
Just a message. Tell her Tom Ellis wants a word, okay?
Right, will you be coming back?
Tell her I'll call her.
Afternoon. You the governor?
Yeah.
DS Morgan, DC Carver, Sun Hill.
Hi.
We'd like a quick word with Thomas Ellis and 3 of your lads.
That's Ron Keyes, Trevor Pallister and Mike Walker.
Be my guest.
Well, he said he'd call back.
He hasn't, though.
Was it important?
I don't know, it might be.
Bunch of scroats anyway.
No, they don't want to talk to us.
And now Ellis isn't talking either.
Is that my Ellis, Sarge?
Yes, June.
Have you seen him?
He's gone off the boil, though.
Hang on, where did you see him?
At work.
But did you read my notes?
The Gov only gave us a couple of hours off the Brim Street op, June. It's the way it goes.
What's going on?
We just talked to Ellis and the other names. They're not interested.
Did Ellis make a withdrawal statement?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing to do with your interviewing technique, I suppose.
Look, one went out of a window, one didn't exist, and I had to climb the scaff to find the other 3.
I'm sorry, Gov. I've got to have a word with you. In private.
Am I missing something here?
I specifically asked that nobody visit Ellis at his workplace. I gave him my word. I mean, did you read my notes?
I passed them on to Joe Morgan. Look, if Ellis is withdrawing the allegation, we close the book on it anyway. What's the problem?
I think the problem is that nobody in CID's all that interested in a bloke like Ellis when there's a better shout on offer.
Oh, give us a break, June. Since when have we had time to go out touting for crime? It's down to whoever screams the loudest.
Yeah, unless there's a point score attached.
Well, that's a cynical point of view.
There's plenty of it round here.
Listen, Joe Morgan
has just told me that you wanted them back at the op.
Are you having a go?
You can call it what you like. The point is, there may well be some gang floating around the ground taking hundreds of quid off of vulnerable people. But all you seem to be concerned about is tidying up the smackos so that Canley Borough Council can send itself on an extra holiday this year.
I don't need this.
No, neither do I. Look, I think Ellis had a possible informant lined up. He was due to call me back on it. He's late. He's probably been frightened off by Prince Charming back there.
So, we've got a possible informant looking for another possible informant who may possibly have some information on a possible set of robberies. I think Prince Charming should get back to the party, don't you, June?
Tom?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Well, why did you come to the station then?
I was keeping my part of the deal.
Oh, so now you want to forget about it, yeah?
I warned you, didn't I? The lads took one look at your mates and the Max.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. They just waded in. By the time I found out, it was too late.
Fine! You know, I really enjoyed explaining to the boss about my evening in the cop shop.
Okay, forget it. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry. Been warned off drinking at the Manor pub tonight, okay?
Your gaffer.
Doesn't fancy holding a site meeting in the hospital on Monday morning.
So who uses the manor?
Folks with wages in their pockets. There's a regular crew as well, though. Furniture luggers get paid down there Saturdays.
Look, we'd need you there. Spot the faces.
Now, hold on a minute.
Come on. You said you could recognise them. Nobody else would talk to us. You eating today?
I'll get a sub off the lads at the Elkett tonight.
Come on. I'll bribe you with beans on toast.
Where are Joe and Jim?
Been and gone, Gov, up to Brim Street.
Sensible people.
Your locker room interludes all over the neck.
Nothing happened, Sarge.
That's not what I've heard. What do you want to do?
Be there, at the pub. I mean, Ellis didn't exactly volunteer, but he has agreed to cooperate. Come and spot the faces for us.
All right, let's go and have a word with the governor.
Hey, hang on, what about upstairs?
Well, they knocked it back. He can make his own decision.
Come in.
Successful day?
Yeah. Managed to clock up a few more dregs of society.
We've got a possible job on this evening with the Ellis case.
Who?
Those muggers Joe was looking into.
Oh, there's nothing in it, was there?
And June Ackland's got a tip on their movements tonight. Ellis has offered to help with the ID. Looks pretty solid.
Where's it going off?
The Manor pub.
Well, makes us look like right prats, doesn't it? Fancy giving us another shot? Save you some red time.
Oh, we've got the budget. No, I fancy a run at this one.
You know, it's no wonder people like Ellis won't talk to us. We're too busy brown-nosing the local worthies to listen.
We're on, ladies. What time is Ellis due?
7:30 for 8.
OK, get changed into civvies. I'll see you in the incident room when you finish refs.
Great.
Don't they want us down there?
Mr. Munro reckons he can manage without you.
The Manor's here on the corner. We'll have 3 plain vehicles, 1 at the front, 2 overlooking the side entrance to the pub. June, you and Ellis will be there with a view of both the doors.
Right.
Do we know anything about them, sir?
Not a thing. It's down to Ellis making a fast ID.
Sir, I've got to meet Ellis at the front now.
What about inside? Alan reckoned they'd have a bloke in the pub, clocking who had the dosh.
Dave and George, we'll get you settled inside nice and early. If we need to talk to you, we'll send Steve in. Nothing on CAD, June.
Mad. Didn't Vincent Taylor sign in today?
Vincent Taylor.
Where is he?
He's not here.
Cold feet?
Probably.
No, Gov, he didn't.
Thanks.
OK, go and pick him up. Get him straight down to the pub. You clear on the setup?
Yes, sir.
See you there.
What do you want off?
You get out. This is X's. 2 pints of lager, please, mate.
At least the luggers are here anyway.
Could be in for the weekend.
I'm looking for Tom Ellis.
Not here.
What's his room number?
Upstairs, number 9.
Thank you.
I've rented the room. Owed me rent.
Well, when did he leave?
Well, I never saw him, did I?
CAD's informed, sir. Sarge will try and keep things quiet for us around the pub.
Let's get on with it then.
Sorry, love.
All right, lads. Yes, darling.
Are you Tom Ellis's boss?
Friend or foe?
It's the old Bill. Have you seen him tonight?
Maybe.
Any chance of a yes or no answer? I'm in a hurry.
He's naffed off, back up to Geordie land. Shame, he was good.
So why did he leave?
Long way from home, isn't he? Said he tasted the city and it made him sick.
Getting late, sir.
It's a blowout, sir. He's done a bunk.
Well, you'll have to call it, June. Do we stay or go?
I think the information's solid.
So why do a runner then?
He's got problems of his own.
So we busk it?
Well, you may as well get back to the Nick, June, in case he turns up there.
Okay.
And we'll give it till change over here.
Got a result already?
Not exactly.
No problem.
Ellis did a runner, didn't he?
Ouch.
It's not often I stick my neck out, Sarge.
Man, he seemed a decent enough bloke, didn't he?
I'll try telling that to the DI. She's still around?
No, she's doing the debriefing for Brim Street. They cancelled the op then?
Not yet. You know, I think I'm going to go and hide somewhere till a changeover. I don't think I'm up to all the I told you so's tonight.
Quick result, June.
No, Ellis didn't show.
Sorry.
Yeah.
2 IC1 males on foot. Now scrub that, sir. They are not going in.
Red GTI on the plot.
Coming your way, Sarge. 3 male passengers.
Yeah, I got it, Tony.
What are they doing, 5-5?
Hold on. Sparking up. He's making a call on the mobile, sir. Anything?
Yeah, flat on a mobile looks a bit interesting. Something's up. Get us one in then.
Half a lager, please, mate. What's the crack now?
Bunch of late lads parked up outside.
Didn't happen to make a phone call, did they?
It did, is it? Yeah.
Look. Check out the bloke behind me. Flash kit by the front machine.
Here we go.
Right, I'm off. Party time. Don't forget to turn up, will you?
Steve's out, sir. Coming your way.
Still no movement?
They're just sitting there.
I think we're on, sir. There's a bloke inside with a mobile phone. He received a call and then he made one. He's got to be the marker. Some of the crew are getting ready to stagger out now.
All units from Oscar 1. Looks like something in progress. Everyone be ready to move quickly if we need to.
Possible targets, 2 IC1 males.
The marker's inside. He's 6 foot tall, IC1 with black hair, wearing a brown leather jacket. All clear?
595 received.
5-5 received. No false start. Wait for me to call you in.
Suspects out of the vehicle, sir. I think they're off. They're going into the station now.
We got the target, sir. Side door.
Keep talking, Norika.
2 male IC1s heading towards the station.
Suspects back in sight now, 181.
Nah, they're dead meat.
Wait till they make their move.
Any second now, sir. That's it. Go now, everybody! Stop, police! Take on him! Behind your back! Behind your back!
My favourite part.
Excuse me.
Me and my colleagues here have reason to suspect you of conspiracy to commit a robbery. Fancy a chat down the Nick?
My timing's been off all day.
Oh, I got some bodies. You should be in for some brownie points.
Come on. Go on.
I don't believe this.
Well done.
Got it right, Gov.
Thank you, sir.
Shame mine not didn't. Looks like June did well. Congratulations.